to be your reading for August. It's a bi-weekly, so it'll run through this time frame to mid-August, I should say, and then I'll check back in with you middle of the month for another reading. So over the next 2 weeks or so. Now, Leo, I do you versus them spread, so I'm going to pull cards on you and the person or people you might be dealing with over the next 2 weeks. Doesn't have to be love, okay? It could be an intimate partner, of course, or an ex, but it could also be a family member, a friend, a coworker. It's generally going to resonate with whoever is of significance over the next 2 weeks. Also, I would recommend checking back and watching the reading at the end of this time period. About around mid-August, you might get more information if you come back to it later. In addition to watching it now, of course. And don't forget to check out my social media account links down in the description box below. All right, and my merchandise, don't forget that. So Leo, let's get started. Overall shared energy for this reading is the 8 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Cups is talking about walking away from things that no longer serve us. Okay, so that might be something that you're focused on this month. It could also literally talk about someone that you've walked away from, or they you. For a few of you, that's what it'll mean, but I'm going to keep it general and then I'll get more specific. And then the 9 of Pentacles here, I only intended to get 1 card, but I got 2, is about asserting your independence, and sometimes this can represent feeling comfortable with who you are or having that confident vibe. You could be embodying that, or the person that you're dealing with this month. And sometimes it does represent being single. So I can see that there's going to be a few different ways that this could resonate already, okay? So your overall energy to start the month. Let's see. Woo. So Leo, overall energy is the High Priestess. This is someone who's quite intuitive, might know more than they're sharing, or it could be someone that's keeping secrets. Now, this could be your energy, particularly if you're a female Leo, but it can be male or female, or this could be the person that you're dealing with during these next 2 weeks. So, person external to Leo, what's their overall energy? So the overall energy of the person you're dealing with is Temperance. Sagittarius energy here. This is someone who is working on filling up their own cup of self-love. Do you know what I'm saying? They might be really working on their temperament in particular during these next 2 weeks. Working on, I heard mood control, or that's what popped into my mind, I should say. There's also kind of like a friendship vibe around this card. So the person that this could be pertaining to could quite literally be a friend, or like if it's an intimate partner, you also have some sort of like friendship vibe with each other. You know what I'm saying? How you view the person you're dealing with. How does Leo view the person they're dealing with? So Leo, interesting. You have the 3 of Swords. Sorry, covering up the nudity here. And the Sun card. Also, this is Leo energy here. So some of you could be literally dealing with another Leo. Not all of you. For the rest of you, it's just the energy that this person's embodying. So you view this as someone, you view this person as someone who has had their heart broken, but is healing from that, or coming out of a period of time where maybe they felt like heartache, sadness, depression, and going into a much more positive type of energy, trying to be more optimistic. It's interesting because I feel that these are such black and white different energies. I mean, when you view the someone as a Three of Swords, there's heartache there. And then the Sun, quite literally right following it, is happiness. So for some of you, this person found happiness after getting their heart broken, whether that's by you or someone else that they're dealing with, or someone, that did that to them in the past. So how they view you, Leo. So they view you as the Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, so very interesting. Very interesting. I would say that this pairing is just as interesting as the way you see them. So I feel like this person views you as someone who can be moody with your communication with them, and or it's really harsh. The Ace of Swords combined with this Queen of Cups is like, can be a bit like harsh at times. It's like, I think that this person sees you as someone who like can I almost said sit on their emotions, but not really, because it always bubbles to the surface, right? So this person feels like maybe you, I can't think of the word, bury your emotions to some degree or another, or you, I cannot think of the word. I keep wanting to say implode, where you like push it down, push it down, push it down, and then the Ace of Swords comes out and you tell them exactly what you think of them. That's what I'm feeling, to some degree or another. And this can be interchangeable. Don't forget that, Leo. Like, you could view that person that way as well. I actually kind of see that you kind of view each other both. I feel like, Leo, you see this person as someone who's coming out of heartache. This person sees you in more of and gaining some sort of enlightenment, but not necessarily being overly excited about it either, or some new information here that you're not very happy about. I'll clarify it. I'm going to keep it general and then I'll clarify. So Leo, your energy at the end of this time period, so middle August, is Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So the Four of Pentacles is a very fixed energy. It's someone who's saving up or holding on to their position. So you are a fixed sign, Leo, and I feel like you're going to hold your ground here. The Three of Wands can be someone who has placed themselves at an emotional distance. Some of you, it's a physical distance. So, person you're dealing with. Wow. So they have the Chariot, Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person wants movement forward. This person is open to receiving love or giving love. If you've had a falling out with this person, they're open to reconciliation, I feel, or you are. But I want to know why it ends on the Knight of Cups. So this person might be coming forward and, wanting to get together, wanting to open up emotionally. And I feel like if you've walked away from this situation or this person's walked away, towards the middle of August, I feel like you you're not necessarily matching this energy because you're more fixated. It's like for some of you, you will move forward because the Three of Wands is movement forward, but you're not going to change your ways. You're not going to change your mind. You're not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Or that's, yeah, for a lot of you, that's the way you feel, you know? Or this person isn't going to for some of you. So let me get some clarification here and see what's going on with you, Leo. So the High Priestess, what's that about? Get a little more specific here for you. Temperance. Three of Swords. Ace of Swords. So, the phrase that kept coming to my mind, like literally like 3 or 4 times it flashed through my mind was absence makes the heart grow fonder. That might mean something for some of you. But overall, let me start talking while I clarify the rest of these. I clarified your overall energy, which was the High Priestess, and I got the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel change is coming this upcoming next 2 weeks for sure, okay? I feel like on an intuitive level, you sense it, you know, like your spidey senses might be sensing that things are going to either turn around or change, okay? And I feel like that's where this more independent energy is coming from. Now, over the Temperance card, you got the Ace of Cups. So there's someone here that has a lot of love to give to you, Leo, or just a lot of love, period. You know, and it may be someone that is a friend or that quite literally is a Sagittarius for some of you. For others of you, it's just like this person's working on self-love, okay? If not the first two. Because what are they doing? They're pouring into their own cup, right? And then their cup overfloweth. And you can't give love that you don't have to give. And so I feel like if the person you're dealing with has been working on that, then I feel they're ready to give, okay? What's interesting is you view this person as someone who has some hidden emotions here for some reason or another. There's a heartache here that maybe they hide from you, or, well, obviously they're not hiding it because this is how you view them, so you know that they are heartbroken to some degree or another, but there's a little bit of uncertainty around it or confusion around it, like you don't see the whole picture, you know, of maybe what they feel or the situation. And then you see this person as the Sun, 4 of Wands, you know, being happy, more stable, coming out of that energy. For some of you, this person could flip-flop back and forth between those two energies. And that could be what's so confusing here, you know, because maybe sometimes they're hurt and they're kind of to themselves, and other times they're optimistic and stable, you know. So for some of you, a few of you, it's a back and forth here. When I asked why they saw you as the Ace of Swords, I got the Star card, Aquarius energy out now. Also have Pisces energy over here. You know, they see you as getting that that download, that clarity, that enlightenment that allows you to heal the situation with them, or, you know, yeah, it's the Star card. It's hope. It's hope. You know, have hope in the situation again. But what's also interesting is they view you as the Queen of Cups, who's not a very happy camper in this deck, in this card, okay? And I clarified that, and it was the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So they view you as kind of being a little bit resentful, you know, but trying to be open to love, wanting love, or trying to be open to this person if it's not intimate love, because certainly not for all of you is it intimate love, you know, or this person is wishing for you to be more open that way, you know. So what's the Four of Pentacles about? And the Knight of Cups. Oh, wow. Wow. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, crap. Okay. So, let me tell you what I got out here. It's getting interesting. So, the Four of Pentacles, this is the future energy. Good news is you have free will, so you can change this however you like. You're in charge of your behavior. But as of today, here's what it looks like towards the middle of August. The Fool card is over the Four of Pentacles. That's quite a contrast there, you know. Some of you might, it's like wanting a new beginning, but now like not ready to like change, you know, some set behaviors that you've learned or habits that you've learned or something to do with that, or this person is like that. Some of you quite literally are holding on to an Aries if you're dealing with the sign of Aries. Only if you're dealing with the sign of Aries, though. Then you go into the Three of Wands, Six of Wands. So this is moving forward in a big way, Leo, and I really like this for you. So if you had been holding on, you know, waiting for the right timing or having trouble letting go or changing, then I do feel that energy is going to shift here in the middle of August in a big way. And didn't I say that at the beginning, that I felt like, and that you felt intuitively that you knew changes were coming, okay? And I see it here. I see the slow evolution of this situation. And so, you know, I wanted to see what the Knight of Cups is. So I feel this person is moving forward too, you know. They might be celebrating with you if this is a friendship type of relationship, or reconciling with you for a few of you. If it's intimate love, okay. Well, I guess it could be anything. Could reconcile with anybody, but. And then wanting to be more open and available. Well, they were wishing that you would be more open and available. Now here they are trying to be more open and available, and I clarified it, and I got the Ace of Swords. Then I got the Ten of Cups. So I feel like this person's ready to talk, you know, if you haven't been talking, or gaining some enlightenment on you or information on you, you know. Because I did see the Ace of Swords, so this is new information here. And it leads to the Ten of Cups, which is happiness, fulfillment. What I don't like is it ended on the Seven of Swords, which is deceit. So I'm definitely going to clarify what that's about. I know there's a small group of you here where I already know what the deceit is, but I'll wait a second. So what is the Seven of Swords? Leo, you've been having the most interesting readings. Okay. I've got Scorpio energy here now. So, I do feel there's still an amount of not the full truth being told, okay? To a less negative degree. I feel that all this is that somebody still does have their defenses up in the situation, you know, is not quite on the up and up here, might be covering up some feelings or information, even though you have the Ten of Cups here, even though they want happiness, they want love, you know, they have the Ace of Cups here. There's still a piece of themselves that they're keeping to themselves, okay? And when I wanted clarification on that, I couldn't get it. But what I did get out in addition is the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like there's communication coming here that stabilizes the situation. But, and it looks great for the most part. I mean, seriously. But yet this person still is guarded, you know? There's a kind of a competitive vibe here. So for some of you, because I saw this early on, and I didn't want to say it early on, because not all of you are going to have a third party involved. But for some of you, what's happening here, Leo, is there is a third party or another situation involved here. Okay. Where there's all these great things occurring with you, with this person. But then there's this side situation over here that's like being covered up. And it's kind of like a conflict-driven type of energy here. So for a few of you, it could be that this person has just quite literally family conflict going on in their life outside of this situation. And to a harsher degree, it could be a third party involvement here. And if there is a third party involvement, then there's clarity being given or shown on that in the month of August. Yeah. But like I said, that's for a small group of you. For others of you, I feel like this person has something else going on, and that's kind of getting caught up in the mix here, whether with family or at work. That's kind of causing this energy, and it's impacting the relationship or this partnership, friendship, whatever this is. But not really. I mean, honestly, even if it is a third party, somebody's going to hate me for saying this. If it is a third party, like a cheating scenario, then I feel like whoever the third party is but a blip on the radar. Because it's certainly not affecting this person's happiness or yours. You know what I'm saying? So, I'll just keep getting cards. Yeah, I think that there's another relationship here. Like I said, it could be platonic, could not be. I don't know. That you or your person is restricting themselves from a lot of competition, a lot of deceit around this situation, possible conflict here. But yet, I feel like it's like a very small blip on the radar. You know, that's pretty intense energy. But yeah, I feel like here your person is over here in the Ten of Cups. So, and you know, you're over here getting attention and moving forward. So I think that you're both unbothered by it. So I'm going to stop clarifying there because I could keep going, but I hope that was helpful to you. And the zodiac signs that I have out that you could be dealing with, it's a general, so keep that in mind, is Cancer, Aries, excuse me, Aquarius, Pisces, Sagittarius, I saw Scorpio vibes as well. Libra, Gemini. So those are the predominant zodiac signs, or another Leo. That could be placements in their chart or your birth chart. But since it's a general, it doesn't have to be any of those signs. It could just be the energy simply surrounding the situation. Take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for all of you. But I wish you the very best. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, Leo, namaste. Bye.